IP, I'll rock you, IP. On Paru, I'll rock you. One.
All right. They got YN Muslims now? Yo, he said on Pyru. This is new to me.
This absolute grifter collected over $195,000 and counting from his fans.
This is crazy pocket watching. IP, you should have added a stage 6 on there. You would have hit that goal. You get you a nice, beautiful home to protect your family. Get that gated community. Ooh, them gates gonna be beautiful watching them close right behind you. Yo, that makes them so mad.
Recently, you all know I had to update the online community that Muslims are threatening and doxing me and my family because I don't say Islam is peaceful.
So there you go, chat. That's IP's number. So IP, this is nothing, IP, by the way. Your front door is next. But we're taking it slow because we're going to go the distance, and this is going to affect you, IP, in more than one way. IP is going to have to move house next. You're going to have to...
Remember that he's going to have to move house. Because it's some irony in this. We'll get to that later, but remember that phrase, oh, you're going to have to move house. Remember that.
Move house next, IP. Because you keep saying Islam is so unpeaceful. No, you're the one who provokes. Nobody's stupid, IP, Michael Jones. Your literal sister works at a school that has Muslims in it. You're a little Islamophobe.
So, Islam is peaceful. IP says Islam is not peaceful. Your response is, let me show him some violence so he can see that Islam is peaceful. Like, what are we talking? Like, yo, you can't make this up, man. You literally cannot make this up. And like, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had the time in the day. See, he took so much time out of his life to dox IP. Like, to learn that skill and be so worried about somebody else. You're talking about his sister works at a school who has nothing to do with it. Like, what is wrong with you? You have so much time in the day, and that's what you take your time to do with it? Like, I got some clothes in the laundry right now. I barely got time to do that and fold them. But you got time to dox them? Brother, you got to get a hobby or something, man. Play some pickleball or something. There's got to be something more you can do with your day than dox IP to prove that Islam is peaceful. That just doesn't make sense.
We need to call the school. Oh, we're going to do it. Trust me.
The irony is not lost on anyone who has more than two.
We're going to call the school. For what? Like, what?
Brain cells. You're proving my point that Islam is a violent religion that must be opposed at all costs. Now, since I made that video, the Muslims have continued to come after me by putting up what they think is my home address, as well as threatening physical violence and also to grape my wife.
IP, I'll rock you, IP. On Paru, I'll rock you. One.
All right. They got YN Muslims now? Yo, he said on Pyru. This is new to me. I learn something new about Islam every day. Yo, he said on Pyru. I didn't know they had those. No offense to Pyru gang members, but I don't think they have the best reputation for being a organization of peace. So I'm just a little confused on we're peaceful. You're peaceful in Pyru. Peaceful Pyru. They just don't seem like they go together. Maybe I'm wrong though. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I don't know too much about the Pyru organization, but who knows?
Yeah, and you're out. I said I'll make you my concubine. And I still stand on it. I will make you my concubine.
Nobody wants
Easy.
her. Nobody wants her. Well,
and hold on. I'll make IP's girl my concubine. I'll make David's girl my concubine. The house was next, right? This is the house that IP's funneling his fraud out of. Bathroom, kitchen. This is it right here. This is where this little blaspheming animal be coming from.
On top of all the
Like what? Like he's so excited. You hear? Did you hear how hard he was hitting the keyboard, like going through the pictures?
This is it right here.
He's so excited. Like he's so excited doing this, and it's so weird. And this reminds me of the verse from the Bible. Let me pull it up. Oh, this is my guy right here. I love Solomon. In Proverbs 6, verse 16, he says, "There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers." I just thought that was an interesting verse. I love that verse right there. I love that verse. I really pray for the people that are doing this against IP. Like yo, there's better things you could be doing. Like, come on, like, are you serious, bro? Are you serious? I really hope that, I pray that the Lord replaces their hardened hearts with a new one and really opens their eyes and makes them realize like the evil that they're doing, and hopefully turn from their ways. Cause come on, bro, this is unbelievable. He said on Pyru. What?
When I was in LA, the ringleader of this Muslim circus decided to stalk me and God Logic to the church that we were scheduled to speak at, and he claimed to have a weapon on him.
Hey, Henny, pee in the back or back pocket or no? Nah, hell no. Not at a church. No, not church. I'm talking about the pier. Oh, yeah, I would. Because they called security right now. Watch, I just seen it. This is why, Issa, I have that 6th sense. You get what I'm saying?
He said they call security. I'm calling security, the police, the FBI. Shit. Call me what you want. Call me a snitch. I'm calling them all. Look how excited he is. Like, yo, he's in his car. What is he, like, following them? Like, he got out his, yo, what? I don't even want to get in my car to go to the store to get stuff that I know I need. You're in your car. You're taking your day. It looks like, from what I can see from the car, it looks like it's a beautiful sunny day. Probably a beautiful day out. I'm going to take my day and I'm going to follow around IP. Are you, brother? Please go play pickleball. Go hoop. The weather in LA be nice. Go hoop or something, man. Are you serious? And hear how excited he's. I got that 6th sense. I got that 6th, like.
This is why, Issa, I have that 6th sense. You get what I'm saying?
What, bro? Are you like what?
Yep. I have the 6th sense.
I'm sorry. He said,
Yep. I have the 6th sense.
like, what? You got that 6th sense, man. Come on, bro.
Look, they're right there.
The main reason this is pretty terrifying is that other content creators have been going through similar issues and even being targeted by terrorist organizations.
I was threatened by a terrorist organization. One day, while I was at work, I got a text from a family member of mine telling me that I needed to come home immediately because the FBI was at my house. So I got in the car, got on the phone with this family member, and drove home. When I arrived home, there was a man waiting outside. He showed me his badge, informed me that he was with the FBI, and then told me that we needed to talk. He told me that there was a terrorist group based in the Middle East and that they were targeting me, calling me a kafir because I was a threat to the Prophet Muhammad's dignity. This terrorist group had pictures of me, private information.
I saw the video that IP did, and this guy is like, I've seen this guy on Instagram a few times. I didn't watch all his videos, but they are like, he's a threat to the dignity of the Prophet. And I'm sure they probably feel that about IP too. And I can't really understand that. Because I know when I saw IP's video, and I'm gonna release a video on that too. I already recorded it a while ago.
Yeah, we'll just make the men super evil so they keep the babes in line. We'll even make them wear tents for clothing so they lose all sense of humanity. No.
Yeah, IP tents is crazy. He's pulling from their sources and just bringing them to light. It's their sources on Muhammad's life. It's not like he's making up lies about Muhammad and posting videos on that. He's just pulling what their sources say about him and telling the world. I can't really understand how it's like you're the dignity of our prophet when he's just, I don't know. I really don't understand it.
Muslims are threatening rape, violence, they're stalking us, and they're actively looking for my real home address. On top of all this madness, my wife and I are expecting our second child to be born soon. So to keep my family safe while I keep spreading the gospel online, I have no choice but to move to a new home. We found a reasonably priced home far from here in a gated community for added protection. But I can't afford it on the salary I'm making, especially with another kid coming soon. So that's why I'm asking you for help. I created a GoFundMe, which is linked below, which you can give to and help us move to a new home. Please help me keep my family safe, and I'll keep fighting. I'll keep spreading the gospel and standing against the threat of Islam. But I need your help. Please support me in this endeavor.
I love IP. I don't know IP at all. But I love IP, and I did give a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went to the donation thing. I saw some of them top donos. I was like, IP, I love you. I love you, IP, but I ain't got it like that. I ain't got it like that. But man, I'm so happy for IP, man. Like I make my jokes, but in all seriousness, oh, that was bad right there. All seriousness, like I can't imagine how this must feel. And especially not only the threats to you, but to your family they're not even in the videos or anything. And it's just weird behavior. And I know how scary that could be for IP. You got a child on the way. I can't imagine how that feels. And no, probably don't mean much, but like, I'm standing behind you, IP, and you have a whole community standing behind you. Them donations was going crazy. I hope you get you a nice old house too. And this just made me think of some verses. I was thinking about this last night. It just made me think of some verses. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And IP, I just want you to remember that. Isaiah 54 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." They will not prosper. Them weapons is forming. You see the weapons forming. And I know that can be scary, but those weapons will not prosper. And I know I make my jokes and like I try to have fun, like, but I don't think this is funny or a game. This is very serious. What provides me a lot of comfort is knowing that everything that happens on earth happens under the supervision of our Lord. And those evil plans that they try to plot, they will not prosper. They're trying to scare you and everything. They will not prosper in the name of the Lord. And you got a whole community that is behind you, that loves you, IP, and is supporting you. And the guy was talking about, oh, we're gonna make you have to move houses. Oh, yeah. He started a GoFundMe. He's going to move houses. And it raised a lot of money. He's gonna move to a nice old house too. I bet that backfired. And I also want to tune into what Life made a great video on touching on this subject. I want to tune into that too.
We have the father of grift himself. We have inspiring philosophy. Now, this is an interesting one because he made such a grave mistake. Such a grave mistake. Now, he uploaded a YouTube video where he said that his safety is being threatened, utilizing clips that are over 6 months old, from what I've understood, from what I've heard scrolling through social media platforms and things of that nature. Clips that are over 6 months old. So it's interesting that this is coming up now. Alleged threats that were happening 6 months ago, you know. Now, he then says, I now have a GoFundMe and I'm trying to move out of my house for safety purposes. To which he says, our goal is to raise $100,000. That goal is meant to cover only the massive added cost created by the security move. That's stage 1. The goal was $100,000. And so far so good. Doesn't look too suspicious, right? Then, the moment the goal essentially reaches over 70%, he has $87,000 raised. He changes the goal to $120,000. So we scratch our heads. We say, oh, I thought it was $100K. Okay, you know what? The Christians are going to keep donating. Then it reaches $107,000. So he passes the $100,000 threshold. Then he changes it to $150,000. And then he passes that. He gets to $156,000 and he changes it to $180,000. And then he reaches $195,000, to which he changes it to $200,000. This absolute grifter collected over $195,000 and counting from his fans. And listen, people can overgive on GoFundMe. Let's say he allowed for the goal to remain.
Yo, y'all hear how angry she is? She's so salty. IP, you should have added a stage 6 on there. We would have hit that goal. You get you a nice, beautiful home to protect your family. Get that gated community. Ooh, them gates gonna be beautiful watching them close right behind you. Yo, that makes them so mad. And what I think plays a part in that is if Cora was in a situation like that, she probably, in the back of her head, probably thinks or knows that her community probably wouldn't support her like that. Probably wouldn't get those donations like that. But the beautiful thing about it, Cora, you do not have to worry about that, because that's not how we move. And if anyone threatened to harm you or tried to dox you to harm you, we would rebuke them. That is not how Christians move. And we do not support that.
$100,000, and people just decided to keep giving. Okay, put your hands up. It is what it is. People are choosing to give to this individual, but no, that's not what happened. What happened is that this man actively changed the goal more and more and more, added $100,000 to the goal.
It's so weird that you're complaining about how much money his own community donated to him, saying that he's a grifter. If he uses the money for what he's supposed to use the money for, there is no grift. If he's actually moving his family to safety, somewhere more safer, a gated community, he's got a kid on the way, and etc., there's nothing wrong with his community over donating.
And I want to say, like, his first goal was like 100. I don't know where IP stay at, but like, I mean, where I stay, 100 ain't really getting you nothing. So he was probably being extremely humble when he set that first goal. Cause like, I don't know if y'all seen the economy today, 100 for a house. Then keep in mind, he does content. So he probably has to build like a studio or something. I don't know his whole situation. And he has a family. It's not just him. He has a family of what? He has 2 children, I think he said, or something like that. And also, this is crazy pocket watching. This is aiming at her community or nothing. She probably kept visiting that GoFundMe, looking at how much it was raising, salty, just angry. What you mad for? What you mad for that he's getting supported by his community? It's not your community. You don't got. What you mad for?
Donating, even if he decided to raise it even more as he saw his community over donating, because the overall purpose isn't to just money max, but it's to get your family to somewhere safe. And buying another home for a multiple person family is not cheap. And it doesn't matter how much money they donated to this man. What matters is that he get him and his family to safety. And the sad part about this is that you're complaining that this is done. Supposedly your manager was the one who's doing all this stuff.
And I want to remind you guys of the way the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived his life in.
Yeah, if her manager was the one doing this too, it's just like, how do you have that much time available to you? Like, go hoop, bro. Go hoop or something, man. You over here doxing them.
And this was so bad for you to say what you said about women, because Muhammad says that he can have more than 4 wives, and this is exclusively for him, according to the Quran verse in 3350. But Muslims are only able to have 4 wives. And so
I never understood that. That was one of the big things. I don't know why, but this was one of the big things that stood out to me in Islam. I'm like, they're only allowed to have 4 wives. So the person who's like, I guess the prophet and the leader of this religion, to a degree, he's not even following his own rules. That's like a commander that's trying to send you to the front line, but they gonna chill in the barracks. I'm not going with you. I'm not going there. There's some sort of bias going on.
threatening Christians. I gotta rant to it.
I gotta rant to this. Great video, Life. I like that little tag you be doing on the joint. But yeah, man. Yeah, in all serious, man, I pray for IP. Those weapons formed against you shall not prosper in the name of the Lord. And I hope you get a nice, beautiful house. You're gonna be watching that gate close behind you in that mirror, that rear view mirror. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Keep your family safe and continue to do the Lord's work, brother.